Draw a Best Dad Award card for Father's Day. The winner! To make a Best Dad Ever Award card, you get a piece of paper and you fold it in half. Get these corners in the same place and then kind of hold that bit down, go right the way across, and with the back of your nail, press it down, fold it back on itself again if you want, like that. Now we want to have this cup, so I'm going to do a bit of light sketching, right? So that's going to be kind of like that. That's the cup. We can maybe make that even a bit deeper like that to get it all to fit in. And then we're going to want the stem, and that will sort of come out about there. And then we're going to want the base. It's going to be about like that. It's good to plan a drawing because, especially when you're on a card, doing a card, it sort of gets it in the centre and it gets it to fill it all in the right places. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this curve across the top like that. And then I'm going to come down in this great big U shape and come back up and join there. Now to make it look like a cup, like it's open, what we're going to do is we'll start about there just on the inside, and then we'll come around like that, and then on the inside. And you can finish it off with some little dots if you want, like that as well. And then we can make it sort of feel like the insides by doing these little curves. You can just flick these little curves. They get shorter and shorter like that. Now we're going to want the stem, so that's going to come down. And then we're just going to bring it in a little bit like that. And then a little kind of collar around it. It just gives it a bit of shape in the middle, makes it a bit more fancy. And then that's going to come down again like that. And we'll do the same thing like that. And again, a little kind of collar. And then it's going to come down. Little curve on either side like that. And then we're going to join it up with that kind of curve around like that there. And then we're going to want the base. So this is usually sort of black wood, isn't it? Around the base. And that's going to come down straight on the sides. And then we'll join that again up with a curve. And then we want a little kind of a collar base thing around the bottom there as well. And then we can do a little thing like this, like it's a little plaque. Little silver plaque that's stuck on the bottom of this base. And now, if you're sure that the ink is completely dry, you can erase all those pencil lines. And your dad, who you're making this for, will be amazed. And they'll say, how did you get it so accurate in the right place? And you'll go, well, I'm a genius. Now, what we want to do is we're going to start here and we're going to come all the way around. It's like a pair of ears. And we're going to come in about there, but not all the way. Then we want to come around, and then it's going to touch. And then we're going to come all the way around. Doesn't matter if it gets a bit thicker there. And then we're going to come all the way around, like that, a little curl. And then we're going to do a curl around there like that. And then we're going to do it all over again on the other side. And trying to make these look the same size is not easy. So imagine you're drawing a pair of ears. It's coming down to about there and around. And then it's going to join there. And it's going to come all the way around. And then a little blob like that. And you can get all of this advert free, plus lots of extra images to help you, and you can get them on the app. Join in, chat, all sorts of stuff. Get a parent, teacher or guardian to help. Oh no! I made a mistake. If you do that, I just didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter. If you do something like that, just carry on. It's more important that you should finish this so that you've got something to give your dad on Father's Day than to be worrying about a little thing like that, which honestly no one is going to see. It's only because you did it that you know it's there. Now these are just bits of sort of shading, I'm just going to put some kind of dots in just on the edges like that. And then I'm going to put some shading in there like that and underneath there. But then we're going to carry on with a bit of shading there and a bit of shading down. It's because it's silver, we want it to look a bit sort of shiny. So we'll do these curves, and these little curves will get smaller and smaller and smaller. And the same here, they'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's put little dots on either side there. Now we're going to have to do this lettering, so we're going to do B, E, S, T. And then, actually, I'm going to do a little bit of pencil in here just to help me. So I'm drawing these letters on a bit of a curve because that's what a cup is, isn't it? It's on a curve. And I'm just going to lay out these letters a bit so I know where they're going to fit. Dad. And then we're going to put sort of ever like that. So we're going to have come down like that and around and down and around. So it's like a little D inside a big D. We're going to do across there and across, down and back and up and across and down, and then a little triangle. Then we're going to do a D and another D inside it. And then here we're just going to do that simple E, V, E, and maybe we'll put in an exclamation mark as well. And again, when you're sure the ink is dry, erase those pencil lines and your dad will go, "You're just the best person at lettering ever." And we can make it just a bit more fancy with some shading lines around like that. So don't touch the edges. You're just drawing just slightly off the edges. And here we can have, say, a little O. And then we're going to have number 1, like that. And maybe a little sort of screw holding the thing on the sides like that, just for a bit of fun. And then, oh, I think we might be able to hide that now. So let's do some little doings like that. And then we can sort of get that in there. We'll hide that under that line. There. It's the best dad ever. And on the inside, we can write happy. So I'm doing a strange A there. But it's like the A that the printers use, isn't it, in books? Happy. So we come around like that, and then around like that. So it's nice and easy. Father. Apostrophe S. It's a possessive apostrophe. So it's like it's the day of the father, the Father's Day. And we want D, A, Y, and maybe an exclamation mark. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you can sign it and give it to your dad. And then all you need to do is to colour it in and give it to your dad on Father's Day. Thanks for watching. Click the subscribe button and I'll see you next time on Draw Stuff Real Easy.